What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. The Giants, of course, suffered an injury to their running back yesterday, Wayne Gallman, with a concussion, a position that was thin to begin with after Saquon Barkley went down with the high ankle sprain. And of course, we've heard reports that Barkley is trying to get back in shape for this game against the Patriots in just 4 short days. The Patriots, of course, are going to be a very hard game for the Giants to win, and that is putting it lightly. Patriots come in at 5-0. The defense looks phenomenal. But if they want to have any chance, they better get this roster together. Gallman is definitely going to miss this game. He has a concussion, and he only has 4 weeks before the game. I'd be shocked if he passes concussion protocol. So he will be out. So the Giants right now are down to 2 running backs. They're down to Gallman, who they picked up off the scrap heap, and they're down to Penny, who's a fullback. Penny looked okay as a running back yesterday, but there's no way they could go into that game with those 2 guys. And even if Barkley does play, which I hope he better not unless he's 110%. But even if he does play, they need to bring somebody in. Gallman has looked lost. He's fumbled the ball, looked bad yesterday. And Penny's here to block. He's here to be the lead blocker for Barkley. And if Barkley does play, I don't expect him to get a full, I don't expect him to get the full workload because he's coming off an injury. So they got to bring somebody in. They really do. Gallman is going to miss the game. And when you take a look at the free agents out there, some of my subscribers have brought up Orleans Darkwa. Now, Darkwa played here in 2017. Now, that's not the same system. He's played for the Giants, but Pat Shermer was not the head coach. That was Ben McAdoo's team. He did have a good year. He rushed for over 700 yards, and he was okay for the Giants. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing Darkwa back. He's a guy maybe you want to look at. He's still only 27 years old. Like I said, he's had some success here. Rushed for just over 700 yards in 2017. The next guy that you can look at is C.J. Anderson. Anderson, formerly of the Detroit Lions, had some success with the Rams. I've talked about this in the past. He is still out there. He's probably still out there for a reason, but he's still out there nonetheless. And right now, the Giants need bodies. And, of course, the reason they dropped Anderson was to pick up the guy the Giants dropped right before the season in Paul Perkins. Perkins, I bet you the Giants probably wish they kept at this point. A little bit of versatility, familiar with the system, would have been a perfect fill-in for this game against the Patriots. But unfortunately, Perkins is with the Detroit Lions, and C.J. Anderson may be a guy the Giants want to take a look at. He did have some good success last year in the playoffs with the Rams, and he is a veteran that knows how to play in this league. Like I said, he's probably out there for a reason, though, as he was off to an underwhelming start with the Detroit Lions. And then finally, the last guy, Jay Ajayi. Everybody's been talking about him. Jay Ajayi's been successful in the league again. His problem is he's had injuries, right? And you don't know if he could get back to full strength. That's the problem there. Of course, the Giants should at least bring him in for a physical. We need to pick up somebody. We cannot go into this game with Penny as our lead back. And Gallman, I don't trust him at this point. So we'll have to wait and see what the Giants do. Will Barkley play in this game? I'm not too sure. But if he does, he better be 110%. We invested a lot in this kid. The second overall selection. He's going to be our guy that leads this team going into the future. And you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to risk giving him a further injury that actually, offsets his career, right? So the Giants have to be safe here. We'll have to wait and see what they do at the running back position, but I think they got to go out there and add somebody. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.